What's going on, everybody? This is Michelle back with Madden NFL 19. This is the last user game for week 10 before we move on to week 11 of this NFL's regular season. Today we have the rematch from week 5. The Seattle Seahawks, fresh off a loss against the Rams in week 5, but they come off a victory, actually stealing a victory over the Los Angeles Chargers, while the Rams, fresh off a loss against the New Orleans Saints, have an opportunity to bounce back off that loss. We're gonna see what happens, cause Seattle's trying to get their revenge, but we will find out, cause Los Angeles is on a 2-game losing streak already. Because their 6-game win streak is done, so they'll be looking to get back in the win column. Let's go. This is a matchup that people should see, because if you have not seen their last matchup, make sure to go check that one out, because it was a pretty good one. It was an absolute great one. It was a good one to watch. Because make sure to go check that one out, because if you don't, you will not know what's gonna happen in this second meeting between these two. Let's go. We are 7 weeks left before the playoffs, so everybody better have a good record by then.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So I'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they come in riding high. Just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Alright, so Janikowski's gonna kick it off, and week 10 of the NFL season continues, and the rematch is underway. Cooper Kupp on his return, and down he goes to the 20-yard line. Here comes Chris Smooth now.
Charles, their quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
They go play action.
Here's Smooth to throw. And he throws downfield, and Everett makes the catch. 29 yards on the play. And now it is a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Todd Gurley on 1st and 10. Oh, and he fumbled! Recovered by Seattle! Oh my gosh. Jeez. How in the world did you fumble the football? Give that guy a manual. What are you doing? Give that guy some gloves. What are you holding? Unbelievable. Now here's Seattle's offensive starters. First and 10 from the 44. Here's McKissick.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Gain of 3 yards, now it's 2nd and 7.
We think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Second and 7.
2nd down, here's Wilson.
Wilson fires, and McKissick makes the catch. Touchdown Seahawks.
McKissick with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction.
And Janikowski's extra point is good. And Seattle leads it 7-0.
There it happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Out to kick is Janikowski. That's fielded in the end zone.
Here's Cooper Kupp on the return. And down he goes at the 18-yard line.
As he's taken down back shy of the 20. And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clears mind.
I don't know how he fumbled it. But Chris Smooth to throw. Throws down field. Caught Cooper Kupp.
A huge play that time for the Rams. 43 yards.
In our pre-game meeting, all they talked about was keeping him.
Chris Smoot is mad because he cannot believe that they let Todd Gurley fumble the football on the first run on their first possession. He throws downfield again, and it's caught to Brandon Cooks.
One thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one.
And they're going to give it to Higbee, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Rams.
Tyler Higbee, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
An extra point is up and good, and the Rams tie the game at 7 apiece. I told you, Chris Smoove and his guys were mad, so they decided to throw the ball deep twice, and then they scored. And this one will not be returned. It will go in the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First and 10. Here's McKissick. And down he goes around the 25.
Michael blockers in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football.
No gain, and now it's second and 10.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good
Wilson to throw.
to hold him to no gain.
He throws downfield, and it's caught to Lockett.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give him a gain of 38.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent?
Wilson to throw. He fires. And that's intercepted. It's Talib.
Picked off by Akeem Talib.
When we talk about Akeem Talib, technique is not the word that comes to mind, but don't worry about that. This guy anticipates as well as anyone in the league, and he did just that, picking off another pass.
Chris Smoot to throw on first down. He breaks the sack, and he's going to run for it on the left side.
A second nice move of spin. 16 yards.
16 yards on the scramble, and that'll be a Rams first down.
And you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Smooth to throw.
Being chased out left.
And down he goes at the 42-yard line.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Play action for Smooth. And he's going to run for it, and it looks like he's got space.
Are you serious? Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
They're going to throw it again, and this time he'll be sacked.
Down by the Seahawks defense. The former first-rounder Barkevius Mingo. And it'll make this a second and long.
And that's it for the first quarter here in Los Angeles. Rams 7 and the Seahawks 7. Back to Los Angeles after this short timeout.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's the Rams with the football to get us going. But they face
back here in Los Angeles, it's the Rams with the football right now as the aim is tied. Smooth to throw. He's getting chased out left. And down he goes at the 38.
Getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold it.
Third and 14. Smooth. He throws deep for Gurley, and he's got it.
Inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal now.
Marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and
smooth to throw. He has wide open space, and he will score. Touchdown Rams. Chris Smoot taking it in, and the Rams have taken the lead.
What a scramble for a touchdown.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point.
Zerline for the extra point. And it is up and good.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Now it's 14-7 Los Angeles.
Drive spanned 7 plays. And the camper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the
Here's
end zone.
Penny. And down he goes right around the 22-yard line. 28 yards on that return.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his
Wilson to throw on first down. He throws downfield, and Baldwin makes the catch.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And that one results in 35 yards.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL.
First and 10, here's Wilson. And he finds Ed Dixon.
He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go
What a game for Ed Dixon last game.
on the water near Pensacola, and then of course.
But his team just won by 5 points.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
Here's Wilson.
effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Oh, and he throws it, and the ball gets tipped, and it falls incomplete. Barron with great defense there.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams
3rd and 3.
technical player, but sometimes he just can't. He just knows where the ball
Wilson.
To his right.
Oh, and it gets hit. What a hit.
Tried to get away, but could not. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
2 minutes left to go. Back to LA after this.
All right, coming up at intermission.
Back here in Los Angeles. It's Seattle's football, but they have a 4th down right now after coming off a sack on the 3rd down play. A 54-yard field goal for Janikowski. And it is no good. He just pulled it to the left. Here comes Chris Smooth.
Ready to lead this offense again. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
They'll try and
Here's Smooth to throw.
Buying time to
And he has wide open space on the left side. And down he goes all the way to the 29-yard line.
yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pick.
1st and 10 for Chris Smooth.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he's going to run for it again. And there he goes. And out of bounds to the 18.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you also think about your rush range. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure
And Smooth to throw.
waiting for him to take off.
Oh, he's going to run to the left. There he goes. And he will get in. Touchdown Rams. Chris Smooth with his 2nd rushing touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are going to extend their lead.
Have that good feeling just think about halftime. I mean, if that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And the extra point is up and good. And now 21-7 Los Angeles.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here's the return by Penny. And he'll be tackled at the 24-yard line.
Here's Russell Wilson in the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
Make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come
Wilson, he breaks the tackle and fires, and it's caught to Brandon Marshall.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now.
And now they're going to do the hurry-up offense.
And also going for a first down. Now it's Wilson.
Oh, look at this! Wide open! Oh, he just missed him! Oh my gosh. Jeez. He just missed him! How did he miss that? They would have had a touchdown. Oh my gosh. The defense for Los Angeles, they were dazed. How did they miss them? Now they're going to do it again. 2nd and 10 for Wilson.
Escaping the pressure right. Fighting through pressure.
And he is sacked.
Taken down. Aaron Donald in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Third and long. It's Wilson.
Wilson fires. And Brandon Marshall makes the grab, and that's it for the first half. Rams lead 21-7 over the Seahawks.
Cross country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the visiting Jaguars to be able to come away with the road victory. Blake Bortles, terrific in the win, and a much-needed win at that, as it is indeed their first on the year. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were losers in their ball game as they played the visiting Washington Redskins. Alex Smith, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. Mitchell Trubisky leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And welcome back to LA. The Seattle Seahawks are going to get the football to start the second half as they trail by 14. Here's Penny on the return. And he is taken down at the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
Now here comes Russell Wilson.
We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
First and 10, here's McKissick.
Really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting.
And McKissick's taken down at the 33. I think he picked up 11 yards, and now it'll be a Seattle first.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue.
Wilson, and he's sacked. Aaron Donald.
Rams defense. Aaron Donald. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
Wilson looking to throw. Look out. And he's sacked once more.
Samson Abukum in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggle.
3rd and 30.
Third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be
And Wilson is sacked again.
They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Samson Abukum in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them.
Here's Cooper Kupp.
They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
And Cooper Kupp's taken down at the 33-yard line in enemy territory.
And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake.
Smooth to throw.
Flushed out right. Breaks a tackle.
Smooth breaks the tackle.
And he works it to the
And
30-yard
he
line.
gets only 3 yards on a scramble. And that'll be 2nd and 7.
Second down.
Looked at me like that doctor with my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good down.
Here's Smooth on 2nd and 7.
Stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big adjustment, but much more.
And he's going to run for it. There goes Chris Smooth.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part.
Here's Todd Gurley on 1st and goal.
He took advantage of it. They'll give it
Getting
to him.
2 yards on that one. And now it's 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Todd Gurley on 2nd and goal.
And his second wave
And he will lose yardage back to the 5.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that
3rd and goal. Here's Robert Woods. And he will not get there. He stopped back at the 6.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable.
So they're going to go for a 23-yard field goal. And it is good.
Caroline's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way
Hecker to kick it away.
excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field.
Penny on the return.
Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And now running right through it.
And he'll be taken down at the 32-yard line.
32-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Here's Wilson. He fires deep. And it's caught the Lockett.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Wilson on first down. Uh-oh, Aaron Donald almost got him. Uh-oh, look out. He breaks another tackle, and it's intercepted. John Johnson, there he goes. This is going to be a pick six. Touchdown Rams. Even though he was breaking tackles, Russell Wilson threw another interception. That's his second on the game. And the extra point is up and good. And that's it for the third quarter. Rams lead this one in a blowout, 31-7.
By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
So Hacker to kick it away as Seattle's going to get the football yet again.
They will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back.
This will be returned in the end zone.
They juked him. Oh, then the spin.
And he'll be taken down at the 26-yard line. A 35-yard return. And now it's first down.
And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
Wilson pump fakes. And he's going to run for it. There goes Russell Wilson. And down he goes at the 48-yard line.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Now Wilson on first down.
Wilson pump fakes. Uh-oh, breaks the tackle.
They still can't get it.
Fires downfield. And it's caught. Ed Dixon.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running?
Wilson.
Maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
It's sacked.
They bring him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Wilson. Breaks a tackle. He's running to his left. And down he goes to the 29-yard line.
Breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to
Wilson will throw.
You're the franchise quarterback.
And he is sacked. Aaron Donald.
Back right around the 41-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to get him.
A 57-yard attempt. Janikowski. And no good. He pushed it to the right.
It's no good. Off to the right. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
2 minutes left. Back to wrap this one up after this.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. So good.
I cannot believe this is happening. The Seattle Seahawks lost last time against the Rams. They're going to lose yet again. Here's Todd Gurley.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down yardage.
And a timeout called by Seattle.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
They already know they're down a lot of points, so they can't catch up.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Todd Gurley on 2nd down.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Smooth to throw. And he finds Everett.
I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Here's Todd Gurley. And he gets it all the way down to the 3.
And got a couple extra yards with it. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better.
Todd Gurley on 2nd and 2, and he is stopped.
Oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Smooth to throw. And he will find Brandon Cooks for the touchdown, and they're gonna seal this one over.
Zerline now for the PAT.
Zerline for the extra point. And it is up and good. There are happy faces in that crowd, because their Rams are finna get another W over Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Nice move.
And he gets popped at the 21.
Shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on
Here,
a team.
here's Wilson to throw. He fires. Oh, and it was almost intercepted, but it falls incomplete.
And pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Wilson to throw. Oh, and he's sacked and he fumbled.
And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10.
And a timeout called by Seattle.
The second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
I am shocked. I'm shocked that this just happened. The Seattle Seahawks are getting destroyed by Los Angeles.
To resume the action. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throwing is Wilson.
Wilson to throw. He breaks a tackle. He breaks another one. And he is sacked. And Seattle's going to call their final timeout, and they'll have none remaining.
So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
So, guys, they're going to go for it. This might be the last play of the game. And he steps in the back of the end zone for a safety. Oh, my gosh. Give that guy a manual. What are you doing? Give that guy a map. Where are you going? Why would Russell Wilson step in the back of the end zone for the safety? I have no clue. But guys, it's all but over. The Los Angeles Rams are gonna get another W. They're gonna go to 7-2-1, while Seattle drops to 7-2. The Rams get their second victory over Seattle. They win 40-7.
As they take the knee. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can follow this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Los Angeles, they pick up win number 7 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile,
Uh-oh.
it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers.
Uh-oh.
I'm Brandon Gunn.
Both of these teams have user games in week 11.
We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And speaking of Green Bay and Seattle, Seattle's gonna play again in the next episode. Oh my goodness. So Seattle's gonna play in the next episode. Wow. So the Rams get another W against Seattle. So guys, with the Rams winning again, they defeat Seattle twice. They beat them in Seattle 21-16, and they absolutely destroyed them in the second meeting, winning 40-7. So guys, in week 11, the Rams will be back at home as the Kansas City Chiefs will come to LA. And speaking of Seattle, they play in the next episode. They do play in the next episode. And then after that, they got the Panthers. Then they got the 49ers. Wow. So let's simulate to week 11. Alright, so as you see here, Seattle does play in the next episode. They will be taking on the Packers. Alright, so in week 11, we have the Packers Seahawks, Eagles Saints. Oh man, that should be a good one there. And the Chiefs Rams. Then we move on to week 12, where it's the Falcons and the Saints, Seahawks Panthers, and the Titans Texans. We are getting so close to the Jets and the Titans. If the Titans do not win that one, then it's gonna be trouble for them. So guys, if you are ready for the next episode, hit that like button. Make it splash on that like button.